Okay, let's check the energy today. The first thing is that there is something extremely raw and violent in the energy right now. There might be a problem with the technique of how I produce this candle, but in the reading, everything means something. And I just lit it. It's burning strong and violently. The wick is splitting into two. And there is an extreme resistance coming from the southwest. It's southwest. So whoever perhaps lives southwest from you is an initiator of some violent energy in your life. It's of the worst kind. It's of the worst kind. It's a pure rage and aggression. It's a narcissist losing control and realizing it. I'm having a sense of that. Another thing, this incense. It's called the Casa del Nvidia. Something about graphic card, but no. It means against envy, against the evil eye. So it's something like that. Somebody has the evil eye is being sent to you from someone. So be really, really careful. You may have a lot of accidents. A lot of things might be breaking in your home. 144 is very significant. I just saw 10:44 before I started to do this reading here. 1:44 minutes on a reading now. But other than that, it's 9/11, 777. So there is this violent energy you are protected from. 111, very significant. 999 means this will lead someone to an ultimate ending. This is the ultimate ending. There is nothing, no possibility to bind you in any way. And believe me, they did try it. And we have energy of Mahashivati today. So this is the holidays of Shiva, which its significance is mostly going like a Satnam, going from the ignorance and lack of knowledge and the darkness to light, understanding, and equilibrium, right? Well, that doesn't really, like, how come that this candle, last one was perfect, what's up with this one? Really, it bothers me. It just scares me the way it burns, with the amount of, with the speed and resistance. There's something about this energy, something supposed to be already over a long time ago, but yet still somebody is trying to do something, and it's not nice things somebody's trying to do. There is energy of like a sickness in the energy. Somebody thought that you're gonna be sick and die. I've been having reading like this lately. And see, like, how come that it's burned so fast and so strong. There's something about Earth being overly electrified as well. Like Earth itself is supercharged right now. And we are approaching the eclipse. I think isn't it tomorrow? It's tomorrow or 2 days from now. We have a solar eclipse. Ring of Fire eclipse. So the unfinished businesses, even through the last time this kind of eclipse was, in this very signs, or its opposite. So I think it's, well, let me try to calculate it. 2017, I think it's opposite. Leo Aquarius axis. So whatever happened back then, you perhaps having some sort of memories from there, some notifications from there, something in your phone from this very period I don't know, you found something, you saw some pictures, you saw some documents. I'm sensing, this is not safe, I think. I almost wanna extinguish it, because it's really, really burning crazy. What I could do is probably remove the wick. Okay. Let me see. It should be alright soon, I think. I'm sorry. Yeah. So whatever have been unfinished, but it has to be unfinished business. Literally, really unfinished one. It will return, especially that so tomorrow. Now with this eclipse, we starting a new Chinese year of a fire horse. Then there is a Mercury retrograde, and also like yesterday or 2 days ago, Saturn moved to Aries. So many planetary shifts. Soon all the planets gonna be in Aries, a little bit in Pisces and in Taurus. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why it's very significant. It's almost energy of like, so you know already. So let's move on. We don't have to discuss it, because like they wanted to bring it. You already finished it, and it is finished. They want to make you believe that it's not, so it can go on and on and on. But it's not. It's just, there's nothing. The horse is dead. The horse is completely dead, and it resurrects as this the fire horse, the phoenix-like horse. Okay, it's a spiritual horse. It's an extremely fast horse. It can. But the one earth horse, the earth horse made out of the biological horse, is no longer. I'm sorry, it's no longer here. Let me see, because there are a few things I'm already sensing in the energy. And it's like somebody definitely wanted to bring back something which happened this, how long? 9 years ago, right? Is it 9 years? It's more. But about approximately. Okay, let's see. We have 5 of Cups, so the complete walk away, but it says that it increases one's intellect, spreads destruction by fire. That's what I'm thinking going to happen. Like this fire horse will penetrate the households of those who wanted to do that to you. And it's happening very soon. And you are free to pursue what you need to pursue, what you are meant to pursue, absolutely, with no more roadblocks. That's this energy is over. Ace of Cups we have here. There is something about somebody completely underestimated your intelligence in a situation. Like, I don't know, they maybe knew you 9 years ago and they just like forgot how brilliant you are. Or perhaps you didn't show this side of yourself to this person. Or perhaps you were just, I don't know, a teenager and you are a very, very young person and you just didn't value this, or I don't know. There's some sort of issue of I don't know, I'm sensing like there is some sort of energy in the background. They know you from like a long time ago, and they also made up like some stories and they living memories and also like they building a story upon them, but the story is completely subjective and it's in a creation of the imagination, yet based, and this is like a pure fantasy. It almost sounds like creepy to me. Ace of Cups teaches philosophy and uses herbs, heals the disease and disorders, brings good familiars. I've been having feeling about this energy of some sort of disease or disorder. um, there's somebody who imagined or fantasized about you having some sort of disease or disorder, and they are kind of like convinced, and I'm thinking there is like a group of people around them. Let me see, who would that be? Who would that be? The person who says that. See, strong and faithful fighter follows all commands and answers all questions. It's Nine of Wands. So somebody's guarding and protecting the old order of. I'm sensing some sort of imagination. It's almost like there was like a group of friends, bigger group of people. It might be a family. I'm gonna check this out because for sure there's a group of people, and they all have. This is being orchestrated by one person who cannot let something go, who is still on a repeat talking about whatever happened, and they telling their version of the story, which is not true. Of course, it's almost like they think about it every day, and they create the story. We may as well just write a book about it and leave it behind, but no. It's all for a reason to somehow block you. But this tells us the past, future, and can make one intelligent and bold. Here we have still this energy of needing answers from a future, from this field of knowledge. I almost have to say that in this group of people, there is one person who actually can get answers, who actually works in some sort of way with some sort of spirits. Somebody is intuitive, spiritual person within this group, but I don't think they are the person who is telling those lies about you. Let's see what it is. We have a King of Swords. Now I'm sensing this is the person who tells those stories about you. Reveals knowledge in forthcoming battles, and procures the favor of lords and kings. Like, that's the energy I'm sensing from this person who's spreading lies. Like, he is talking about whatever. It's just making some sort of assumptions, generating some sort of new content, and they are strategizing at all times, strategizing of how to take you down, how to. So wait, what's your situation then? We have Eight of Cups. Guide of the waters, can make storms rough and seas, causes men to die in 3 days of pertrud wounds. Okay, that's actually really severe energy over here. And we have Eight of Swords here. Kills by drowning and sinking ships. So this is definitely energy of strong water in bad dignity. And there is a Beelzebub, the moon energy. So here, somebody I'm reading for is definitely very strong in the water element, water magic, water. This is emotional and intuition. I'm saying water and an earth element. That's what I'm sensing the most out of it. There is like an aquatic layer to your aura, which is actually working together with the universal energy of water. Because I'm getting this person thinks about you like in the shower, when they have contact with water, when they drink water, or etc. This is when those memories are being activated, and there are some information. There is some sort of psychic input on this layer of your aura, and it's all like it's very combative towards this person. Your energy is very combative towards this person, and they do sense it. They may have some sort of unpleasant experiences when they taking a shower or in contact with water. They may get some sort of allergies or something related to skin. They may be, I don't know. This person doesn't seem like a. There might be a clue. This person is afraid of water. They cannot swim. They don't like to be on a boat. If you wonder, um, they might have something very malefic in the eighth house of astrology. In it might be in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Uh, they might have eighth house of Scorpio, but they have their like Saturn and Venus, let's say, like they have some sort of something which shouldn't be there, something which doesn't thrive in these conditions, something which makes some sort of erosive energy. So they will create some sort of dark void in this area. There might be somebody who is very much obsessed with the themes of death. It might be someone who also wishes death upon others. I'm seeing now an image of a crocodile. So this god, what is it? Name is Apophis. Might be significant. But what did the person do? Because I'm feeling this is severe at this moment in time. It's as if somebody's like spirit guides and ancestors having this person in a jail. They having this person somehow in some sort of water like container. They have this person locked up, and they are actually surrounded by this water. There is some sort of, I don't know if this is somebody placed someone in holy water, and they like it's I don't know how that works, but this is very very weird sensation I just got. It's as if somebody needs to purge all the demons out of the person, but they don't want to come out, and they're being tormented within this holy water. This is a metaphor. It's almost like it's, we would explain somebody's psychology. They do have very high moral compass. They are very, very much moral person, though this part of them is hovering above them. They like not connected to it. And each time they try to connect to it, it's kind of like a needle is poking them. So they don't, because if they actually start, so much karma will start to surface, so much almost entities will start to surface to overcome, that they better not even try. That's why we're talking about a person who can't even begin the shadow integration. It's just too much content. And I'm hearing this is not for this lifetime for this person. It wouldn't be possible. It's not even a reason to start. So, but what we're doing great is dark magic. Playing with? No, it's not that. They're paying for it. Why did you say playing? Also, so they paid for it so many times that they already have some sort of like idea of how to do it themselves, because they saw it so many times. So they try to repeat by themselves whatever they saw a practitioner was doing. Weirdly enough, I'm hearing this person is big on meditation. But I'm thinking they are treating it technically. I'm hearing superfoods as well. Like somebody is like health aware. They are just very, very technical about it. Like they just disconnect from this reality for like a 5 or 10 minutes, and then they come back and then they go back to work or whatever they've been doing. Like an absolute like, they do it for sharper focus, sharper concentration, better cognitive abilities. That's what I'm hearing. So this bothers me because like that doesn't sound like a person who would pay for spell work. Are they paying for the spell work? Say yes and no at once. So what does it mean? There's more people in there. All superstitious older generation. That's what I'm hearing. Superstitious older generation. So So we might be talking about a person and their parents, or they somebody within. It might be a family structure. Okay, let me see a little bit more. Six of Cups. Teaches rhetoric and languages, gives a good reputation, makes one beloved by friends and foes. This is glamour magic, right? Being charismatic, being loved by, and having good reputation. So it's almost like there is because let's say it's a masculine. That's what I'm energy picking up on. So they go into like their parents, and their parents are some sort of like, I'm not sure. They're telling them about their life goals and what they want to achieve. And they're saying, for example, they have this and this and that. They wish to be more charismatic, but it's not possible. And one of these parents, I think their mom, is going somewhere and paying for spell work in order for it to happen. That's a one possibility. And I'm seeing like an apartments with the balconies, which are not like a balconies, like they have a glass, they have like metal, but it's not like they not protruding out of apartment. It's almost like they look like seamlessly like windows. That might be a clue, really. Someone may live in a place like this. It's sealed, but you can open it. But it's still like your living room is not other space. That's getting complicated because I have like energy of at least 3 people here who are one of them is paying for spell work, but it's not what you would think. That's what I'm hearing too. It might be within like church or a religious organization. They do have enough. It's like a through person. That's crazy. It's like a chain of people, and person number 5 is doing actual spell work. So there is a person who's talking to another person, and this another person is part of some sort of weird branch off of some religious groups. Like I'm seeing a baby Yoda in my head, and I don't know why I just felt Buddhism. That it's a Buddhism. But it's like a very exotic and weird branch off of it, like almost like a I'm hearing from a perspective of Westerner, it would be a cult. So I might be talking about people who are not some Oriental energies here. I'm not sure which country we are talking about. So it will be considered a cult, or it will be considered a scam, because Westerners are romanticizing this Buddhist religion as if it is this pure and a very logical and very much oriented towards bliss and purity and discipline. But I'm hearing it's not really like that. It's almost as if it's just the same commercial bullshit. That's what I'm hearing. So somebody's buying various, but somebody sucks so deeply into this issue. There is an energy. It's like an auntie, and then 3 other people later on. There is a masculine. He's using wood in something like wooden sticks. It might be I Ching. What I'm picking up on, I Ching Oracle. I gotta really learn it. I do have some idea, but I really wish to read I Ching for you on this channel. But let me see, because I'm keep seeing something with being long sticks. Somebody's speaking, so somebody's getting reading on you. Not only this, somebody's getting readings on you through I Ching. Somebody must be an Asian person, I believe, because like it's Chinese energy here. And then they making a spell work based on that, based on the reading they got. So that's why I'm seeing many people, because this is a whole process. Like there's whole operation against someone. What the hell am I picking up on? I don't know. You have to be fucking famous or something, because like that's a lot of effort. Or those people might be crazy, or those people might think something wrong about you. Those people must be thinking something. Let me see. What's going on? The tower is here. The tower with a skull of the animal seems to be like a vulture. Promoter of discord, war arguments, falsehood. Gives generous responses. Please respond about this situation I'm picking up on. I don't know why I have this pendulum. I'll just pick it up. So I'm saying, do those people thinking that you are evil person? No. Is there a reason to do spell work on you? That severe spell work? Again, no. Do I ask if they think that? They don't. Is the person who doesn't do spell work, the person who is the meditator, health obsessed, is he thinking you're an evil person? Yeah. So only this person really does. Is this at the current moment? What happened in the past? Did they think you deserved spell work, death spells? Yes. Yes, and kind of nobody, yes. So I'm thinking this is, well, this is already finished. As I said, somebody think it's not finished, it's finished. There was a group of people who've been lied to. What we're talking about something which was happening, well, 9 years ago. 9 years ago it started. So there was some binding magic at first, right? Okay. So we're starting from few years of a successful binding magic, very successful binding magic. And then the binding magic becomes something much darker. Progressively, it becomes darker and darker. The severe energy harvesting, to the point that I'm getting someone had a risk of losing their life at least 3 to 5 times during these 9 years. We have, well, I'm saying Agatha. Also the whatever mistletoe, some sort of redactionary. How's it to say? Like people who are. If you have a book or something to publish, you go to this place. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing somebody's book or somebody's poem or somebody's article was rejected in many places. That's completely honest. That might be related to this issue. Vigilante. All right. Let me come back to this issue though, because things that getting irrelevant. I'm hearing surnames of people in Polish now. So there might be something here for someone from Poland here, but I'm gonna do reading. I have to do reading in Polish one day. Let me see now. So this is pretty clear. But really, like, what happened that caused this whole situation? See, 9 of Cups, we say teaches logic's ethic value of herbs and stones, can make one invisible, helps one to be intelligent and long-lived, can recover lost items and find treasures. And then there's a Forcas, Forneas. It's really like similar name. And Fukalar. Very similar names, aren't they? So there's a whole family, and it's not your family. It's some sort of Asiatic, I think, energy. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm hearing Peru as well, like Southern America or Asia, maybe Mexico as well. And there's like some sort of elaborate. This itching is coming from China. That's why I'm saying like it's probably this, but who knows? Like I cannot warranty it. I do not hear particularly Chinese language right now in my head. So what happened? The devil makes one worse off than ever before. Tricks mortals into being bound. Accepts child sacrifice. Like you see, that's like crazy. So that's what they've been doing. Like that was what they've been doing to you before. You were not losing your life. You were not losing your. I'm hearing privileges. Like you had a lot of privileges. Like you've been enslaved spiritually, but you had a lot of privileges. So you walked away from this group. You had to. Like I'm seeing like this Eight of Cups is leaving something completely behind. At the risk of you perhaps perforate wounds. So I don't know if I'm also almost feeling like somebody had a surgery. That's a possibility here too. And had maybe had some sort of near death experience or some sort of situation. Like I'm seeing somebody spirit revealed to someone how severely terrible this situation is. Also another side of story, I'm having a feeling that it's another eight here. Eight we have. Eight of Pentacles this time. Like there's an ancestor who deceased, and they literally possessed you and just like moved you out of there. Like because I'm seeing like a spirit, like a ghost entering somebody's, and they just like walking away, packing everything, walking away, and seeing somebody has a wounded, something is wounded in a person, and there's like a giant scar somewhere too. I'm having a feeling. Maybe like C-section, or some stomach surgery. It might be not you. It might be a person we're talking about. Somebody had like removed cancer in stomach. There might be person who's so this makes much more sense as well. If person is getting cancer just upon you leaving, this means they definitely have been draining your energy. It might be energy like this in it. We will never forgive them for what they have done to you. That's what I'm hearing. So this is your ancestors speaking right now. So they have someone in some sort of water container. I'm being right. Like those are angelic beings. Those are the light beings, and they have like some sort of person. It doesn't look like a person though. It looks like a little devil. And it looks like a skeleton almost. What the heck? Someone it might be really, really thin. Okay. What am I picking up on? It's hard to channel that. They're gonna keep them there. That's what I'm hearing too. This is, I think this is like an expansion. I've been mentioning that there is some sort of like demon visited someone and said that the contract is over. That this contract is over. This was enslavement. This was spiritual enslavement. Somebody have been through. Okay. So it was just energy harvesting. I'm seeing this image of somebody who has wings but they are completely like bound. One of them is caught. Four of Wands in reverse. This is like a complete dissolution of some sort of family structure. And we have Four of Pentacles in reverse. An extreme instability tempts thief to steal. Serve as an excellent familiar. So this is in reverse. So there are some things which have been stolen from you, which will have to be returned to you in this situation. Let me switch the deck because I don't know. I have this. Okay. What I should go for? Okay, this one. Let's see. Since it's here. Tell me a little bit about this spell work being done through this whole operation. There's like multiple people. We have friendliness, so this means this was love binding spell. See, you have here like a yellow and let's say this is like a red, but it's like pink. Let's say feminine root chakra, feminine sacral chakra, and masculine masculine solar plexus. So this is almost like making this so sacral center together, and this happens through some sort of well, intercourse. That's how it works. So this is some sort of sex magic as well. I know that the card is meaning something completely else. I see because this is a specific conditioning for this card in this reading. Because I want to know about the spell work. We have adventure is in the middle and the fool is in the middle. So there is some sort of new beginning which has been logged, and there is somebody. This is the energy of somebody's physical body. Is iffy. Is being tempered with. That's what I'm hearing. Tempered. So somebody is this. This will boil down to some sort of voodoo-like practice here. But not only this. Somebody's health. This is like energy exchanges. It's energy swapping, karma swapping, reality swapping. This is over. 999 I'm seeing in my head as I took this card. So we have this cycle has been over. It's been over for a very long time. Like, we don't know why it's coming through. We don't know that because, like, why is it coming through? Why somebody has to suffer it? Because there is an energy of I'm seeing like, oh, there's so many people in this group who had their ass whooped completely. Like those was years of some sort of binding, some sort of heavy spiritual work done on someone, and I don't know, it was really tempting and it worked. It quickly stopped to work. And then people were going through misfortune after misfortune after misfortune. And they were saying, like, listen, like, whomever is saying whatever about this person we're doing, like, this work on, you are talking shit. No, this can't be right. Because look, like, slowing down, and this is in reverse, but it's also like, this is Knight of Pentacles. This means somebody lost extreme amount of money here. There's like no stability. This is 10 of Swords in reverse. It cannot be worse. It's only, you can go only up. Lovers is in reverse, so there is no relationship. There is no binding. And there is absolute conflict. There is a war in a spiritual realm about it. It's as deep as... It has all the archetypal characteristics of huge conflicts. I'm hearing Trajan War as well, so there might be something about a woman. That might be about a woman. Might be about some sort of forbidden love as well. I don't know what we're picking up on. But I'm seeing this is something in reverse, like they stole a person and they forced it to marry someone. That's almost how I feel it. Like this is some sort of old ancient, is more giving me, that's why I was hearing this Aladdin, um like there's the princess who um, supposed to be married to some sort of like a dark evil character, and instead there was like a younger youthful silly energy trying to get her out of this contract. I was wondering why. I even had a dream about it, imagine or not. um I think I write it down, but definitely I was very much surprised. It looked like a very mature and very serious version, but when I analyzed it and when I kind of like distilled the information and made it so it's extreme, like, you know, elegant two sentences of what have been happening, I had like direct association. Isn't it like freaking Aladdin? It's pretty much the same thing. It's just like different setting and different, but very much so. So we see what's going on here pretty much, and behind this like person is so many people who believe them and who thinking you are this terrible person. Past lives, yeah, I was saying that, like, so you're supposed to be somewhere blocked in a tower in isolation. It didn't work out. This was an ice tower and it simply melted from this fire of this horse. Past life. Somebody might be like having a Chinese sign of a horse, really. Or a dragon, I'm getting. Or a tiger. These are three which are coming to mind strongly now. Past life, so maybe in past life it didn't happen, but in this life it did. It's over. It's over, this situation. I don't know what we're getting this reading for again. Somebody needs probably reassurance here that it's not gonna return. Oh, okay. So this is because of what, forced reconciliation? Why am hearing this? Forcing reconciliation. Somebody's forcing reconciliation on you still, and this is not a person who caused this all suffering to you. This is this person's family, because they want to get their money back. They want to get their privileges back. They want to get their souls back. That's how deep it goes. They want them souls back, and you are in charge now. You are in charge now. We're all in some sort of water container, locked out, like in old Sims when you put the Sims in a pool without. Seriously. And there are their souls in this container and they cannot get out. That's the realm they're in. Somebody's ancestor caught every one of them, put them in this Pokeball, but it weirdly looks like it's in a container of water. I don't know why this association. You need to think about it synchronistically, because something is very significant about water containers. Somebody may have fell to one, or somebody may have one collecting water to it. Maybe you should get one. Maybe you will move somewhere remotely where you, maybe that's your dream. Maybe you will have to have one. Maybe you, I don't know, there's some reward incoming for sure. It's something big and something exactly aligned with you. For the hardship, what's gonna happen to these people? See, I don't know, this is like delayed a little bit, the ripeness. That's what I was picking up on. Like something is coming. Some big wealth is coming. I was sensing like a farm, and there was a water container to water the plants. Maybe your dream is to have like a mango farm or some sort of fruits. I don't know. Okay, we have existence in the reverse. So those souls do not exist. They do not exist in this realm. So it's a bunch of zombies walking around now? No, they not, but they have a spirit. It's almost like it has happened within the auric field of a person. Oh my god, there's such a low vibrational energy buzzing. Okay, this, you don't have to literally sensorically show me how it is, but I getting a sense. Okay, I'm just terribly tired. I'm sorry. So it's almost like in auric field there is a spirit, and a body feels like there is numbing, like somebody's putting like a stripe or strings on person when they want to do something bad, think something bad. They literally like kind of squeezing very hard to stop them from doing something. They're literally pulling on their head to stop thinking something. There are like a spirits on them who are like marionette controlling them and their action, because that's what they wanted to do to you. And that's what they did to you. They've been mind controlling you for some amounts of years. I don't know how long it was. I'm thinking like this is an old story, and maybe it was just lasting 2 years or 3 years, but it comes back right now to you to understand and process, and to, I'm thinking this is a reassurance that indeed these people are not okay for doing it. But it's nothing new. This is like how they are. This is how they always have been. They just do this to people. They may have a lot of unfortunate events in family. They are not a surprising thing in their voice. So look within too. You, for your specific story, there might be a lot more spirit guides and ancestors want to share with you, but it's just so much various content that I'm not gonna channel it. But really, marionette, I'm seeing that. A puppet masters. I'm feeling like some of them wants to crack out of control. They just simply can't. Literally, like something controls them. All of the body motion. They also lost so much level of consciousness. Like it's so much lower than it used to be. They really put into sleep. They still live. Like that's worse than death, honestly. What's happening out there? See, this whole candle blew like completely melted through this reading. It's over. It's just like a little flame left over, and this issue is over. It's over of you looking like this. This is how they look now. And what's coming from you is wonderful. It's actually what they wanted out of you. That's what they wanted out of you. That's what they squeezed and out of you, all the precious juices full of abundance. And now you gotta enjoy abundance. You gotta enjoy all of it. That's what's coming next. So congratulations.